One cold, gray afternoon in the middle of winter, a small boy sat alone near the marshes. That small boy was me, Philip Pirrip. As my name was difficult to say when I was small, my name became Pip. I was crying because it was Christmas Eve and I was an orphan. My parents were dead, and so were 5 of my brothers and sisters. This happened when I was very young, so I did not remember them. I had lived with my sister and her husband, Joe Gargery, for most of my life. Joe was the village blacksmith, and Mrs. Joe was 20 years older than me. She was tall and thin and liked to complain about me. She was often angry, but Joe was my friend. On this gray afternoon, when I was about 7 years old, I had walked down to the graveyard at the edge of the village. I sat by my parents' grave as the afternoon light slowly disappeared. The marshes nearby became dark and frightening. I was going to leave and go home when a terrible voice shouted,
"Quiet. What's your name, boy?"
Where have you been, boy?
"Only to the graveyard, ma'am."
Graveyard. You're lucky not to have been put in the graveyard long ago. It's because of me you're still here, Philip Pirrip. I didn't want to look after you. A burden, that's what you are. Bad enough being a blacksmith's wife slaving away day in, day out. I never asked to be your mother.
"Listen, what is that?"
A convict escaped last night. That noise was a warning to everyone in our village that another convict has got away.
From the prison ship.
"What are they?"
They're ships where they put people because they have committed a crime. Now go to bed.
"Good night, Joe. Good night, Mrs. Joe."
Night, Pip.
"A prison ship. He wanted a blacksmith's file to get rid of those irons. He scared me, but I felt sorry for him too. It was Christmas Day. Guests were expected. There was cheese, nuts, apples and oranges, and a cold meat pie. I took 'em all. Then I went into Joe's workroom and found a blacksmith's file. Closing the front door quietly behind me and holding all the food carefully, I set off. I ran to the graveyard and then out into the mist and over the wet marshes. Suddenly, quite by surprise, I saw a man in gray who seemed to be asleep. He wore leg irons and stood up when he saw me. At first, I thought he was the man that I knew, but then I realized that his face was different. He looked at me for a moment before disappearing into the mist. I wondered who he could be and what he was doing out here. Here I brought it.
Who was that other bloke, in gray?
I don't know, I just saw him. He ran off.
Which way did he go?
I told you, I don't know.
Get out of here now.
I was afraid again, so I ran home as fast as I could. As I ran back across the marshes, I could hear the sound of the file on the leg irons through the mist.
Joe, are those potatoes peeled yet?
Nearly, love.
Joe?
What is it, Pip? You seem troubled.
It's just
Don't keep secrets from old Joe.
I took something this morning.
Merry Christmas, Gargeries, and a happy Christmas to young Pip.
Welcome, welcome. Come in, come in. Dinner will be served shortly. Now, everyone, I want you to try Mr. Pumblechook's generous gift, his famous meat pie.
I'm not hungry, Mrs. Joe. Excuse me.
The pie's gone, vanished.
Evening, folks. Sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a blacksmith.
A blacksmith? Here? Joe Gargery is the finest blacksmith in these parts.
Good. We need some handcuffs mended. Seems 2 convicts have escaped, broke their irons. We reckon they're holed up on the marshes. Probably won't try nothing till nightfall. Anyone seen 'em?
Convicts, you say? Good heavens, no, haven't seen a soul.
Not a one.
Marsh is a lonely place, though.
Right this way, gentlemen. Nasty break. Give me a few minutes.
Much appreciated, Mr. Gargery. All right, Gargery, much obliged.
Well, Pip, best be getting back inside.
Gargery, you know these marshes? I hope we don't find the convicts, Joe.
Me too, Pip.
What was that?
Stay close, Pip.
Break it up.
It was me. I stole the food from the blacksmith's house this morning. I'm sorry I ate your meat pie.
You're welcome. We don't want you to be hungry.
Get in.
Thank you, for nothing.
He's gone.
Aye.
Right, let's get back.
You know, Pip, you are very clever.
Did you never go to school, Joe?
No, Pip. My father didn't let me go, but he had a good heart. Taught me to be a blacksmith. And after he died, I met your sister. She's a fine woman.
I'm glad you think so, Joe.
I wish she wouldn't hit you, though. I would rather she hit me than you. We'll always be best friends, won't we, Pip?
If this boy isn't grateful to me now, he never will be. Miss Havisham wants Pip to go to her house.
Havisham? But how does she even know Pip?
She doesn't know him, simpleton. Pumblechook went to see her. She asked if he knew a boy who'd go there to play with a child who lives there. He'll make his fortune going to Miss Havisham's house. And he's going tomorrow. You hear that, boy? Tomorrow.
Now stand up straight, boy, and mind your manners. Miss Havisham's a lady of quality. This is it, Pip. Remember everything I've told you. Good day, Miss Estella. I present to you young Master Pip, of whom I spoke.
This is Pip. Come in, Pip.
It's very dark in here, miss.
Keep up. Wait here, go in.
Let me look at you. Do you know what I have here?
Yes, madam, it's your heart.
A broken heart. I'm tired and I'm bored. Play.
I don't know what to play, madam. I cannot play alone.
Call Estella. Play with him, Estella.
But he's just a poor working boy.
Well, break his heart.
What dirty hands you have, and what ugly boots.
What do you think of her, boy?
I think she is very proud and very pretty and very rude. I would like to go now, please.
You will return in 6 days, Pip. Do you promise?
I promise, Miss Havisham.
There.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Pip.
I returned home hurt and ashamed of my simple life.
Well, what happened then? Tell us.
Did the old woman give you a fortune, boy? Did she see your potential?
It was all right.
All right, is that all you can say? After all the effort I went through to make you presentable?
She said I was common, Joe, the girl, Estella. She said I had dirty hands and ugly boots.
Estella, eh? Well, Pip, there's worse things than being common. Being honest, being kind, that's what matters.
But she was so beautiful, Joe, and I felt ashamed.
You're all right as you are, Pip. Don't let some fancy girl make you think otherwise.
I knew then that things would never be the same. I wanted more than the life I had. I wanted to be a gentleman, and I would do whatever it took to make it happen.
Pip, come sit down, lad. Just the man I wanted to see. Pip, this here's a traveler passing through.
Names doesn't matter, just a friendly face.
Nasty weather tonight, eh? This mist's so thick, you wouldn't know there was a prison ship out there on the marshes.
Oh, is there? I wouldn't know this area. Seems very lonely out on those marshes.
Marshes are always lonely.
Perhaps you're right. Any escaped convicts been found recently? Joe, I think we should be going.
Just finishing me pint, Pip. Don't be in such a hurry.
Speaking of being in a hurry, almost forgot. This is yours, boy. But be careful with it. What is it? A gift, something to remember me by. Thank you, sir. Good evening.
All right, Pip. You're white as a ghost.
Just tired, Joe. Let's go home.
Evening, love.
About time you two were back. Supper's on the table. What's that you got there, Pip?
It's a pound note. The man at the inn, he gave it to me.
A pound. That's a lot of money, Pip. You can't just accept that. I'll go back to the inn, find him, and give it back.
Don't be daft, Joe. A gift is a gift. Besides, he's probably long gone by now.
Suppose you're right. Still don't feel right, though.
Well, I never. A whole pound. I'll put it somewhere safe. There. Safe and sound. We'll see what good comes of this. There. Safe and sound. We'll see what good comes of this.
Wait here, boy. She's ready for you. Well, boy, am I pretty.
Yes, you are very pretty.
Why don't you cry?
I'll never cry again.
Quiet. What's your name, boy?
Pip, sir?
Show me where you live. Who do you live with?
My sister, sir, Mrs. Joe Gargery. She's the wife of Joe Gargery, the blacksmith, sir.
A blacksmith. I want you to bring me that file early tomorrow morning, and some food, too. Then I'll let you live. What do you say?
I promise, sir.
Where have you been?
Only to the graveyard.
Graveyard! You're lucky not to have been put in the graveyard long ago. It's because of me that you're still here. But I didn't want to look after you. It's bad enough being a blacksmith's wife. I never asked to be your mother.
Listen, what is that?
A convict escaped last night. That noise was a warning to everyone in our village that another convict has got away.
From the prison ship.
What are they?
They're ships where they put people because they have committed a crime. Now go to bed.
Perhaps it was a prison ship. He wanted a blacksmith's file so that he could take off his leg irons and get away from the marshes quickly. He scared me, but I also felt sorry for him.
So, are you ready to play?
I don't think I am, madam.
Well, do you want to work then?
I do.
Wait for me in the dining room opposite. What do you think that is? It's a cake, Pip, a wedding cake, mine. And now, walk with me.
Aunt Havisham,
Are you feeling well today?
we came to wish you a happy birthday.
Yes, Aunt. Many happy returns.
We do hope you're in good health.
Get out.
But Aunt, we only...
Out, all of you. That wedding cake was brought here a long time before you were born. And everything is still here. Play with him. Well, return in a few days.
Yes, Miss Havisham.
Alone in the garden, Pip was surprised to see another boy looking at him out of a window. The face disappeared.
Hello, who let you in? Come and fight then.
The boy was my age, but much taller than me. I ran at him hard, and he fell over. He jumped up, prepared to fight again, so I ran at him again.
Ah, you have won. Can I help? No, thank you. Goodbye.
I knew that it was time to leave. I did not see the pale young gentleman at Miss Havisham's again, although my visits continued. Nothing ever changed. Miss Havisham sat in her wedding dress, in her dusty dressing room. Estella and I played games as she watched,
Estella, play.
and Miss Havisham asked if I thought Estella was pretty. I always said yes, and Miss Havisham seemed happy with this answer.
Well, boy, do you think she's pretty?
Yes, Miss Havisham. Very pretty.
Mrs. Joe and Uncle Pumblechook had been talking about the same thing ever since I had started to visit Miss Havisham. They were sure that she wanted to give me all her money, and they wanted my visits to continue.
Well, Pip, what did she say this time? Is she going to make you a gentleman?
Miss Havisham sees great things in you, Pip. Great things. She's a very generous woman.
What will you be when you grow up, Pip?
I am going to become Joe's apprentice and learn to be a blacksmith.
Then tell Joe to come here at once. Pip will become your apprentice now. He is a good boy, and this is his reward. The money is to pay for his apprenticeship. But that's your lot. This is all you will get from me, Mr. Gargery.
Shall I visit you again, Miss Havisham?
No, Joe is your boss now. Estella, show them out.
She's a strange one, that Miss Havisham, but a generous one, too. Well, Pip, looks like you're officially a blacksmith now. Mind the heat, Pip. You'll burn yourself.
I know, Joe. Sorry.
Something on your mind, Pip?
I was thinking. I haven't seen Miss Havisham in ages. I thought I might take an afternoon, pay her my respects, thank her properly for everything.
An afternoon off, just like that?
Well, yes, I haven't had one in ages.
And what about the work? Who's going to do your share, eh? I suppose I am.
Now, Orlick, Pip's been working hard. He deserves a bit of time to himself.
Time to swan around showing off his fancy book learning. He thinks he's too good for this place now.
That's not true.
Of course he should go. Miss Havisham's a grand lady. She might take a fancy to him again, give him more money.
Money, money. That's all you care about. What about fairness? What about me?
You? You're just a workman. Pip's got prospects.
Prospects? He's a blacksmith's apprentice, same as me.
Enough, both of you. Pip can have his afternoon, and that's the end of it.
Thank you, Joe.
Well, what do you want? I hope you don't want anything from me, because you will get nothing.
I don't want anything, Miss Havisham. I've come to say thank you for my apprenticeship.
Well, from now on, come to see me once a year, on your birthday. You promise?
I promise.
You're looking for Estella, aren't you? She has gone away for her education. She will become a lady. Do you feel that you have lost her, Pip? That will be all. Now leave me.
A fine afternoon for a stroll, Pip, though the air grows thick with mist.
Indeed, Mr. Wopsle? Orlick?
Evening, Pip, Mr. Wopsle. Orlick, what brings you out this way? Heard tell more convicts